Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky and this is going to be a video on my debt. So this is only my second YouTube video, and I want to kind of just record my journey of getting out of debt. Now, when I say debt, I actually don't have any like consumer debt like credit cards or anything like that. Most of my debt is medical bills that are already in collections. Um, and this is a video that I'm going to just go over each and every one that I have and the amounts that I owe for each one. Now, I do plan on doing a video getting more in depth on how I'm going to pay them off and kind of how I'm going to make an arrangement with the collection agencies, things like that, to kind of build up my credit. Now, I know paying collections isn't something that everybody wants to do, or, you know, some people say do it, some people say don't do it. And for me, it's something that has been working, so I'm going to continue to do it. So I do have 5 accounts left on my credit report, and I'm going to do like a debt snowball on them. Now, if you hear anything in the background, it is my twins, my boys. They are awake and kind of just hanging out there, so don't mind them. So the first one that I have, now again, these are all medical bills that are in collections, and I'm going to go from the lowest to the highest for them. Now I'm going to do the debt snowball. So for this one here, I owe $287 on this account here. Now the next one, actually this is going to be the first one. So the second one is going to be Transworld Systems. Sorry, I have really bad writing. I try and try, but it's never going to get better. So for this one here, I actually have 3 accounts, and the total is $426 for all 3 of those. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to pay each one off, you know, one by one, or if I can pay off the total. That's something I'm going to have to work out with them. And in my next follow-up video, I'll, you know, go more in depth on what we kind of figured out. But these are the totals for the 3 that I have. Now, again, I know collection agent, you know, having things in collections is a controversy amongst the debt-free community, because I know that Dave Ramsey kind of says not to pay them off. These accounts are about 4 years. I think there's 1 or 2 that are 5 years old. And they do come off your credit report off of, I think, 7 years, but I don't want to wait that long. I want to get these off by the end of this year, raise up my credit, because I do want to get a house. And my credit is nowhere near close to, you know, qualifying for a house or getting a good deal, you know, on interest rates. So I want to work on this as soon as possible. Now, I am putting my debt on hold throughout the whole coronavirus, but I'm going to call the collection agencies, or, you know, kind of try to work something out with them, because right now they might be able to negotiate better deals or rates for it. So this third one is LVNB funding. And for this one, I owe $655. For some of these higher ones, I'm hoping they can get, you know, kind of negotiate a better rate on that. But if not, you know, there could be an option for a payment plan. But I won't really know until I get in contact with them. And I will do a video on my plans for that, on how I plan on negotiating everything with them. So the fourth one is USCB Corp. and I owe $870 for that one. And then now this last one, I have 5 accounts with this collection agency. And the same with the other one. I'm not too sure if we're gonna do it off the total balance or off each account. I guess we'll see how that goes. So for this one, all 5 is $3,684. So the first one is $173. The second one is $181. Then $1,011. And then $1,149. And the last one is $1,170. So let me see. This is the last one I'm gonna work on. Now that could change, because if I call them or I get in contact with them and they say that I have to do each one by themselves, I'll probably work on these 2 along with the first one. Not the first one, I'm sorry. The second one, because those are the lowest amounts. So with these ones here. Now my grand total, which I'll write up here, that I owe for my debt is $5,952.00. I'm gonna go ahead and just, wrong side. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that so I know my total amount. Now, if any of you have worked with collection agencies before or have any tips or tricks on it, go ahead and comment down below. Again, this is something that I've done for almost a year now, working on my credit, trying to fix it. I have raised my credit probably by 100 points already. So that next video, I might include, my credit in there, kind of showing where I started, what it's at now, how I've raised it, and all of that. So for now, this is kind of what I have. And, it is unfortunate that I let these go to collections, but I'm working on it now, and that's all that matters. Now, the next thing I want to do is now, as of now, these are the only things that are on my credit report. I do have a car that is on my credit as well, but I'm still making payments on that. And once I get through all of these here, this amount, my car is going to be the next one that I work on. And I owe a little under $10,000 on my car still. So for now, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts that I'm kind of working with right now. And I do have a system in mind, and hopefully I can get it all ready for my next video, kind of show what I do through my whole process of it. But I'm not 100% sure. And this is something that might work for you, it might not work for you. I've watched other YouTube videos on how to, pay collection agencies or how to raise your credit score. And, I kind of take what is going to work for me. And I do the same thing when I follow other people's budget plan, like Dave Ramsey. I do some of the baby steps, but not everything that he, does works for me. So I just take what works for me. So yeah, I generally just kind of take what works for me and my family and, make it for us. Now, I do have an Instagram at the Newbie Budgeter on Instagram. You guys can go check it out. I do have some stuff that I post on there about this whole journey, and I will be, updating more on my YouTube channel. So if you want to follow me on my journey, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, and you can follow me. And hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be celebrating, paying off all these collections. If you guys have any questions, anything, go ahead and leave them down below. I'd love to answer them. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.